This is Upender Anamula, Polity faculty. This video was continuous class of historical background. In the last video, we completed Simon Commission report. The Simon Commission report submitted in London in the Parliament in 1930. And on this report, Lord Linlithgow prepared a white paper. On the basis of white paper, British government provided to the Indians the first enlarged constitution to Indians. That act is called Government of India 1935 Act. Government of India 1935 Act is a first constitution and full constitution because it consisted 321 articles and 10 schedules. 321 articles and 10 schedules. So, in this constitution, by this act, the subject matters divided on the basis of federal principle. You know, the federal principle means the powers divided or distributed between central and states. So here subject matters divided between union and provinces. So 59 subject matters under union list, 54 subject matters provided to the provinces is called provincial list, and 36 subject matters is called concurrent list. So in these 36 subject matters, both union and provinces have a power to make laws, and other than these three lists, the subject matters completely under the control of Viceroy. That is called residuary power. Residuary power means other than these three lists, whatever the subject matters is completely under the control of Viceroy or Governor General. And now this act was completely opposite to the 1919 Montagu-Chelmsford because bicameral introduced in the provinces. See here, in the 1919, bicameral was in the union, now here it is in the provinces. And subject matters of the provinces divided into reserved and transferred. Now by this act, the 59 union list subject matters divided, further it was transferred and reserved. As usual, reserved subject matters completely controlled by the British government, and transferred subject matters controlled by the Indian ministers, where they have a fully responsible. So this Act 1935 Act provided provinces autonomous power. That means true federal principles implemented by this Act. And the main important point of this Act was 1935 Government of India Act established Reserve Bank of India, that is to control and regulate the currency. And federal court also established by this act to clear the disputes of the center and provinces, because here subject matters, whenever it was divided, definitely there will be some disputes arises between the union and provinces. So that federal court was established. And here 1937, whenever our Indians participated in the elections, they became as a ministers, so that in the provinces also, the ministers who are elected, they are completely responsible to the Governor General legislatives of the provinces. So 1935 Act, one more important point here, public service commissions, like Federal Public Service Commission was appointed and provincial public service commissions are appointed, and combined public services or joint public services to the two or more provinces also created. So these are the main points of the 1935 British Government of India Act. And it was also not given much benefits to the Indians, but it was created more participation of the Indians in the administration system, right? So all the viewers who are watching these videos, please share and subscribe and like it. Thank you. Thank you.